Now, one very rare positive effect of the past few months has been on the environment. The biggest ever reduction in the volume of carbon dioxide released in the world's atmosphere has been recorded since March. At the height of the lockdown, scientists discovered that daily emissions around the world dropped by more than 17%. The biggest fall was in China, which saw a drop in emissions of 24%. But scientists are warning that this extreme reduction in greenhouse gas emissions is likely to be temporary, as our science editor David Shukman explains.
All over the world, some stunning transformations. From choked streets in India becoming calmer and easier to breathe in, to the most famous landmark in China suddenly looking clearer. To the centre of Paris, often polluted, now quieter and cleaner. The fight against the virus has slowed down many economies at huge cost. But it's also done wonders for the air and for the carbon emissions that are heating up the planet. The drop in traffic is a major part of that, here in the UK and globally. Lower demand for electricity has also made a difference, along with the grounding of planes. Fewer flights means less carbon released into the air. It's a pattern seen around the world. The lighter the shade here, the bigger the decline in emissions. In some countries, up again, but still a huge change.
The fall in emissions we're seeing, 17% per day, is enormous. We haven't experienced something like this before, as far as we can tell. It's driven by changes in road transport.
But now that China's out of lockdown, traffic there is building up, so emissions are rising once again. The carbon cut is not permanent. On some key roads, the traffic is starting to come back a bit as the lockdown is eased. But the impact of the different restrictions on the environment has been really striking. Not only are those carbon emissions down, the quality of the air has got a lot better. Different types of pollution have fallen dramatically. So as the economy recovers, will we see a return to the toxic haze hanging over our cities? Experts in air pollution hope the crisis has shown what's possible.
A very unfortunate natural experiment, but it does really show us that by changing the vehicles on our road, or reducing the vehicles on our road, or changing over to electric vehicles, we can immediately reduce air pollution, which is a very, very important message.
Many cities are now trying to encourage more cycling and walking to help keep people safe from the disease and also to reduce pollution. Their hope is that amid the nightmare of the virus, a greener future can be created. David Shukman, BBC News.